Okay, so maybe some people are confused about which skill trees are good to unlock in this game, especially for the newbies or people that are starting to play this game. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to tell you which skill trees are good to use in this game. Alright, so for me personally, since from the beginning the stats are built I've been using are skill damage and the critical damage. You guys can see that from my profile. So the skill tree that I think is really good is to use is, well, critical damage. Yep, in this one. This is very good skill tree to use because my build and stats have been like that from the start. So I'm just continuing it to make my build even stronger and better for playing the modes available in this game, like the campaign mode, raid mode, and any modes in this game. But yeah, I'm sorry, as you guys can see, my skill trees are still missing one more upgrade to maximize it because I've been busy with work, honestly. Yeah, even though with the skill tree, it already feels really good. It feels really solid. So yeah, this is no joke, guys.
Okay.
And for my weapons build, the ones I usually use are the Reaper side and the bow, and of course the Howling Sword for the raid mode because the fee move is got a really good buff. The damage is really good. Yeah, for my bow build, I upgrade everything for cooldown reductions. You guys can see that it max on cooldown. And I do the same thing for the Reaper side. You guys can see that max on cooldown. And as for the Howling Sword, I upgraded for cooldown and a bit of damage. Yeah, this one is, I think, it's still not really good. I still don't really know what's the best build for Howling Sword. So my traits for the Reaper and bow are Prodigy. You guys can see. Yep, this is the bow and this is the Reaper side. And for the Howling Sword, I use critical damage. Yes, that's why I choose critical damage in my skill tree, not the others. Because skill tree is, the critical damage skill tree is really good for me, based on my build at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're wondering how I managed to get such huge critical damage and skill damage stats, it's because from the start I've been using pets and cosmetic that provide me critical damage and skill damage. When those stats are combined and used, the damage dealt when fighting a raid boss is very massive, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that it's very huge. You guys can watch my previous video about the craziest, fastest build for the Reaper raid. In that video, I defeated the boss in almost 2 minutes. Almost. Because I had a lot of miss. But 3 minutes is still quite fast, isn't it? Yeah, for real, man. Well, you guys can see here, right here, I'm using the pets, a P-First pet and the Spooky Cap pet. Both of these pets give skill damage and critical damage or critical chance, which is already quite high for me. And also on my cosmetic, I'm using the Pumpkin Head and the Parrot Head. Both of these cosmetics give a huge amount of critical damage, guys. Especially the Pumpkin Head, you guys can see that, bro. You guys can see for yourself how massive critical damage and chance given are when using this Pumpkin Head cosmetic. I'm so lucky to have this Pumpkin Head cosmetic. Okay, so now I want to show you all what my current build looks like when fighting the 2 raid bosses in this game. Even though my skill tree is still missing 1 point to maximize it, it doesn't matter, guys, because, you know, it's pretty okay, man. Still pretty okay. Okay, so now I'm going to switch my weapon, my bow, to the Howling Sword, because right now, I think the Howling Sword has much bigger damage than the bow, due to the buff applied to one of its skills, especially its 4th skill. Yeah, the 4th skill on the Howling Sword got buff. It has really good damage in bow right now. Okay, so let's go defeat the first raid boss, the Shogun raid, baby. Okay, so now I'm already in the Shogun raid, so let's wait for the cutscene first. Alright, it's over. So now it's time to take down on the Shogun road boss and see how fast that I can beat the Shogun raid with this build I'm using right now. And hopefully it will be better than before, guys. Oh my god, look at the damage, bro. The critical damage is absolutely insane, especially with my Howling Sword using the critical damage range, you know. Yeah, the critical damage is really insane, bro. Not gonna lie, that critical damage on this Howling Sword is really good, combined with the skill damage. Oh my god, you already see how crazy the damage is. Bro, look at that, the damage. Did you see that? The V move on Howling Sword. Man, alright, so let's just wait for the cooldown. I'm gonna use the 4th move on Reaper first. Wait a second. I don't think I can do it. Yep, it's done, bro. Alright, let's see what's time. Let's see the result. Let's see the result. Woohoo! 1 minute 10 seconds, baby.
Oh my god! Wow!
yeah, this is really fast. It's actually good in this raid mode with the build that I'm using right now. Yoo-hoo! Isn't that great? Defeating the first raid boss was actually fast with my current build right now. Like I said before, even though I'm still missing one more skill 3 points on this critical damage, it's not a problem at all for me, bro. Well, alright then, let's move on to the next raid boss, the Reaper raid, baby. Same as before, I'm still using the Halberd Sword and the Reaper Sight. So let's get it. Go, baby. Okay, now we are the Reaper raid boss, and as usual, let's wait for the cutscene to finish. Okay, it is done. Now it's time to take down like previous raid boss. Hopefully this raid the Reaper boss won't spam the teleport skills, because sometimes it disappears somewhere randomly, which just wastes a lot of time and slows down my progress. Yeah, it's really make a slow down progress when you do speedrun, because the Reaper raid sometimes disappears. You know, you can be hit. That sucks. Okay, forward move on Halberd Sword. As usual, the damage is really good, man. Oh my god, it makes me curious if the Reaper fourth move was still OP when it first came out. And if it's combined with the Halberd Sword fourth move now, how big will the damage be, bro? I'm not gonna lie, that would be really insanely good. Much more better than, yeah, when it comes out using Reaper with a bow fourth move. I think the damage is really good. Better than that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Dang, man. Okay guys, so let me focus for a moment because I've been talking too much until now. Okay, it's almost there. It's almost there. Come on. No! It disappeared, bro. Oh my god, I accidentally pressed a reckoning move. Oh my god. It's gonna be slow down my progress. Well, obviously. Yep. Well, so let's see what's the result. Okay, it's almost 2 minutes just like before, but it's actually good. It's much better than the last video I made. Yep guys, it's the same result just like the before. Defeating the Reaper raid with my current build is already pretty solid, pretty good. Fast indeed. Yep, the critical damage skill tree really can be denied. This is a much better skill tree than the others, guys. Yep, I think that's it for today's video, and hopefully this video is really helpful for you guys. And as always, if you guys really enjoy watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications. If you guys do that, I will really appreciate it, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye and peace out, boys.